So today we're talking about motivation. I've had several people lately asking me about motivation and what keeps me going, so I thought I'd do a little chat about it. So motivation is basically the willingness to do something. It's a psychological push from within that makes us want to do something, basically. So motivation for me has several different angles. So doing something that's fun, that I know I'm going to enjoy, gets results, you know, that sort of thing really. I'll try and run and talk now. So sometimes you just got to fake it, because you know, you might not be motivated. You do get dips of motivation, and it's quite easy to take that as a end of your run, or you know, which can happen. Sometimes it's better just to recognise that you just don't feel motivated, but you know, heart of hearts, you've got to remember that it will come back. You will get the desire back to go out again and have a run. You might just need to rest your body. Might just need to refuel. You know, often on the longer runs, your motivation can dip quite severely because you haven't had any sugar or topped up on your energy. So it is easy to mix that up and down. I think just being positive and having a fresh outlook on life is always helpful. And I know that some people find that hard, but you have to just look at the small things, the small positives. You know, the fact that you got out of bed. A lot of people don't want to do that. You have to see the goodness and the light. You have to just see what's good around you. That motivates you to want to get up and do and be and enjoy life. I always set myself a goal before every run. You know, whether it be just to get down the beach and see the tide, or you know, to run 20 miles, or whatever it is. I don't beat myself up if I don't get to that goal, because I know that if I wanted to, I would get there. I suppose I'm just built that way. It's so easy for people to get hung up on the negatives, and it can really ruin such a good thing. You know, you can always make an excuse of not doing something. I mean, we can all do that. Sometimes you just have to push through and say, look, you know what, this is what I want to do, and this is where I'm going to go. Believe it or not, if you visualise that, you look at yourself and think, yep, I can get there, you'll get there. At the end of the day, motivation is really what you want it to be. You know, no one's going to tell you need to be motivated to do this or to do that. It's got to come from you. You know, you have to want to do it, whatever it is you're motivating yourself to do. And usually, if there's something you want, it doesn't take much motivation to do it. I get quite a few people ask me why I want to run so far, and there's not really a real reason why I want to run that far. I just enjoy it, and that motivates me, because I know I'm going to finish buzzing, happy, and you know, get to see lots of sights I wouldn't have seen. Everything for me is more or less self-motivated. I push myself, and sometimes it can be really hard. Sometimes, you know, being a girl or a woman during certain times of the month, it does really lack. But you kind of think, well, this isn't it. This isn't the end of my running life. You know, I'm going to run again. Just because I have a couple of days off doesn't mean it's fatal. It just means my body needs to recharge. My brain needs to recharge, and I get back out it the next week. So yeah, you just gotta focus on the good. Push forward. There's always good somewhere, always. Thank you for watching. Hope it's been a little bit useful. It's quite windy down here, so I hope the sound quality's been alright. Anyway, have a good week and keep running, or keep motivating yourself for something if it's not running.